You have discovered an eerie cavern. The air above the dark stone floor is alive, with vertices of purple and light and dark, and boiling clouds, and seemingly bottomless glowing pits mark the surface. I wasn't paying attention to where they were digging because I was looking at chat. Yo, hold up. We're gonna leave this paused for a second. I did say that this one looked sus. Where did we dig through? Right there? All right, Dwarf, you have like 10 seconds. Fucking seal it. Horrifying screams come from the darkness below. All right, let's see. How many are there? 145. And where are they? Right below us. So either this fort's about to end, or the other thing I'm going to do is try and seal this off. Not with Gabbro. I'm going to set up like 4 different seals. But I do have a... You know, this is probably the best one. Let's just turn on this burrow. Actually, okay. Let's cancel all the digging. Just see what happens for the next few seconds. Okay, they're here. So what we have to do, we have to go the route that I was going to do. So I'm going to seal all the dwarves inside. We're going to jump up to here. Actually, I mean, So I have 3 options, chat. Can try and, okay. What are they made out of? Shadow, ash, steam, boiling, slugs, fire spirit, demon of ash, amethyst brute, brute of steam, brute of shadow, mockingbird brute, steam haunt, winged monster. That doesn't seem that bad. Goblins still on fire. Butterfly demons. Giraffe brutes. There's always going to be hundreds of them, right? Like, that's just kind of a fact. They're about to come flying out here. Like, here they come. So, like, they're already locked in. So something that I could do, I could just, you know, actually, let's fucking do it this way. So I'm sorry, Mist Runner. Or rather, let's unforbid this and see how many more dwarves we can save. Let's just see what they do back here. Okay, what are you fighting with? It has an enormous shell and it appears to be emaciated. A towering blob composed of... Why don't we just fight these? They don't seem that strong. Chat, should we fucking fight these? Composed of ash for the phantom, the slug demons, a scaly slug, thin wings of stretched skin, beware its deadly blood. Like, none of these actually sound that strong. I'm just gonna try fighting it. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna send all of my squads right here. Let's see what happens, and I will try and lock behind them. Dwarves are running. Insert Doom music here. Or rather, let's tell my dwarves to stand here. I wasn't planning on digging too deep today, but seems like we are. And it was like a genuine accident, too. Dwarves are running. Demons are coming. All right, well, let's see how my dwarves do. My dwarves are all decked out in steel with various materials. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in more, and this area is a bit of a mess, but I'm going to try and play out this fight as slowly as possible. So the first two fighters coming in, they're coming up towards Einod, who's wielding steel and has a copper shield. Spirit of Ash, an Ankylosauride composed of ash. It has wings, and it squirms and fidgets. Like, those aren't scary at all, right? And look, one's already dead. Literally, like, this dwarf's first kill is a Phantom of Shadow. So you've now dodged up in between two of them. Did you just fall asleep? Yeah, it looks like you fell asleep. Something put you to sleep. All right, so there goes one dwarf. Well, we've killed one, at the very least. This Brute of Steam, which squirms and fidgets, is fighting with my Axe Dwarf, who is immediately dead. Okay, you just killed one. Cybrek just killed one, I think. Yep, Brute of Steam. Ash things? No, Ash is super weak. There's a fight happening right here between these two slug fiends. These ones are actually a little bit scary because they're slugs.
Bring out your dead!
We're already down to 72, but I don't think most of them were killed by me. Like, look at just stuff like this. The Hammerlord bashes the slug fiend in the body, with their named hammer, bruising the skull and bruising the brain. That's like this Hammerlord just killed it. Who is it? Yeah, literally killed one. Orange, probably. Yeah, look at this. I'm just looking for the date. Nope, never mind. It wasn't Orange who got it, but let's follow Orange. But because there's so many bottlenecks, we are actually, like, winning? Currently, it looks like? We've got Cybrek the Hammerlord down here, who just killed a Grey Phantom. Spirit of Ash. Like, those Spirits of Ash, these guys, these Grey Phantoms, seem really weak. I'm actually going to move my squads up to here. Two of them. Looks like this dwarf down here is in a martial trance, which is very good. So far, we've lost two minor... So we've only lost 2 military dwarves so far. I don't even know how many demons they've killed, but more than 5. We accidentally dug too deep. So TLDR, there is Demons of Ash, Slug Demons, and Slug Fiends all over the basement layer. Like, it was a legitimate accidentally dug too deep. Like, this wasn't a I accidentally dug too deep. We dug too deep. And currently, we're winning. All right, Cybrek, the wrestler, was found dead. I mean, it was just a wrestler. This Amethyst Brute, these things are scary. A gigantic scaly snake fly. It has large mandibles, and it appears to be emaciated. Its amethyst scales are blocky and close set. Beware its deadly dust. This one is scary. Also, what the heck is a snake fly? I'm just gonna Google snake fly and see what pops up. Snake fly. Whoa. That is a weird looking bug. Bugs incoming. If you're scared of bugs, close your eyes until I say you're good. Snake fly. It's a noodle fly. They also bite, by the way. Anyway, you're good. We're done with thee. Can you undig too deep? I have to fight off this wave of demons, and if we win against this wave of demons, then theoretically, if we can fight off this wave of demons, we can then seal it back off, essentially. Or build a tavern down in hell, which I would like to do. That would be fun. But currently, it looks like we're winning. I mean, so to be clear, what this army is, most of this army has traveled with us from fortress to fortress to fortress. So a large number of these dwarves have been fighting against angels already, which are literally demons. Like, I'm just looking to see if one has. See this one, defense led. So this dwarf, Cybrek, has killed 2 dutiful hands. I don't know what those are, but I do know that they're angels, which are literally the exact same thing as demons. And we've been killing those already. Off map, but still. This is the fight between the Amethyst Brute, which is a snake fly, and this dwarf. Up here, this Phantom of Shadow is fighting with Ral the Hammerlord. Troopin' Panda is in here too, who is currently fighting. I'm going to move a few turns forward. Let's see if things die and or disappear. That Amethyst Brute needs to go. Let's just let the game run for a few seconds and see if any more dead pops up. So our last dead was a wrestler who died in the middle of all of this next to that brute. Where is that Amethyst Brute? Orange, the Hammerlord, says, I cannot just stand by. This might require an answer. After kicking a slug demon in the body with his left foot, bruising the muscle, and bruising the brain. Kicked a slug demon to death and won. What weapon are you using, Troopin? Let's find out. I hope that this is half as exciting for you guys as it is for me. So you're using a named weapon named Fushering Ukernir, which is a silver warhammer. You have set a 7. You have used it, and your full title, by the way, is the full title of the weapon is Cleansed Rug, the Wave of Land, a silver warhammer. And your full title, of course, is Yushirir Troopin Soothed Floor, the Hail of Wayne Lanterns. I really hope you survive this. You have a good name. Also, how many of these things have you killed so far? I mean, you've killed 1, 2, 3 Forgotten Beasts. So far, you've killed... I'm just looking for recent dates. You haven't killed any demons yet. Not yet. Oh, no, you killed a Slug Fiend down at the bottom. Bottom. Not even a notable kill. You don't even have a notable kill yet. What does Martial Trance do? They don't get tired. So dwarves develop tiredness while they're fighting. But if they're in a martial trance, it's like getting a rush of adrenaline. And so far, our death count is Dakost, the wrestler, Tosid, Einod, Dorfus, aka Tekid. Our poor soul. He was a good man. And Olbach, the miner, and Reg, the miner. So the 2 miners that got caught out at the front. Also, shoutouts to this furnace operator who's hauling gold through this fight. Priorities, eh? Currently, there is 55 demons, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 left. Let's just let a few more play out. The Hammer Dwarf bashes the Amethyst Brute in the right second foot with the silver thing. Burrs. Okay, so like they are beating through, even like the gem critters. So I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to move my soldiers up. So the dwarves are going to start moving forward. We lost another Hammer Dwarf. But I saw another demon die. It's even lower. Looks like we've got all of the Amethyst Fiends dead. Yeah, we lost Olan the Hammerdorf in the middle of this mess. I'm really worried about this Deadly Dust. Are more waiting down there? Potentially, but not necessarily. Those Demons of Ash just fall over immediately. Let's just station them all up there. I'm looking for things that are alive, and I'm not seeing any. Okay, there's like a slug demon in the middle of stuff. And English withdraws from society. Bad timing there, dwarf. Looks like it's just one steam demon. So there's some Phantoms of Shadow still down in there, but they have retreated from looks of things. We've pushed the fucking Underworld back, chat room. We won. That's the current status. We won. Moving the military forward. Looks like my goblins survived too. Did you get me? No, I don't think you did. And this dwarf has begun claiming a workshop. So there still is some down there, obviously. But currently we've won. A bunch of them just like retreated immediately. So they will come in waves. More will come. But if we can get that sealed off. Is the Hydra still alive? The Hydra's on the surface, yes. Most of the demons that just invaded us aren't still alive, though. Look at all these dead demons. This is going to be a battle for Dwarven history. I mean... So I have an important question, chat room. Can we butcher a slug fiend? Raz, thank you very much for gifting 20 subs, dude. Cheers. You are fucking fantastic. Are we locking that up? Chat, can I get a big round of beers? Am I able to butcher the demons? That's what I want to know. Can we et the demons? Can I et the demons? Right, did these get canceled? No, they did not. Hell yeah, Bill. I didn't even see who got them, but a bunch of people did. I like that the were barista got one. Our barista twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for caffeine and tea, and its eyes glow amethyst. Also, shoutouts to this cat who belongs to one of these dwarves who's hanging out down here with us. Thanks for the $1. Is there anybody butchering corpses? Gotta go down to the... It's going to make a butcher shop, like, right here. Alright, so I'm just waiting for these dwarves to get up here. They're sealing it off. Actually, even better. Let's cancel this. Let's go one further. Let's seal it off in the demon's house. Down here. Done. We won. We've sealed it. Are you dead? You are not dead. Or you shouldn't be. No, you are not. Because you weren't in the military. You are down here now, inspecting the carnage. Let's see. Oh, I see the problem here, and why the frame rate's so bad. Because this is not currently pet passable. I'm so happy we fought that. So happy that we fought that. You saw one farmer? Yeah, no, don't worry about it. You're all good. You are definitely alive. If one other person cheers 100 bits or gifts a sub or resubs, that'll be a hype train. Did you get any kills? We can check, Mist Runner. We can check. Actually, did Razlime get any kills? Nope. Raz was in there, but survived. Troopin did. We know that Troopin did. Eleanor, did you get any kills? Nope. Eleanor did not kill any goblin. Or not goblins, monsters. Demons. Did Akre get any? I mean, someone just needs to cheer 100 bits anonymously or resub. Otherwise, it won't be a hype train. In order for it to be a hype train, multiple people need to take part. So it doesn't really matter if, like, multiple people don't take part. Akre didn't get... Well, and that's a human bitter ghoul. There you go. That'll do it. But thank you very much for the hype train. And thanks for the 20 gift subs. Crazy person. Mace Lord. I'm not certain that you're... Thanks, Freeways. I'm not certain that you're in the military, Mr. Gunner. Yeah, you're not in the military. You're an engraver, so you're currently up here in a temple. Yeah. So no, you didn't. You're often on the go and rarely listening to the news and commentary. Oh, no problem. Glad I can help. I mean, we just accidentally dug too deep and then won a fight against Hells, so... I'm more just amazed by that than anything. All right, let's see if we can butcher demons. Gotta have dwarves with butchering. Let's give this dwarf... No, that's of course an insane dwarf, apparently. Do I not have butchery available on anybody? I gotta. Maybe there's just no... Maybe we can't butcher demons. All kills are listed as piglets. Has killed 747 puppies, 13 piglets, and 21 cats. Well, I think that we need to make... Oh, no. Bad news. I did lose my manager. I guess that makes sense, because Tech had died. Phantom, how do you feel about having a promotion? You're a manager now. We're giving you paperwork to do. Just looking for you again so I can give you the other jobs that go alongside of it. Let's see what Angelrazor's government is truly hiding. I like the idea of a crazy conspiracy theorist being the Dwarven manager. It is a level 3 hype train. If you want to level it up to level 4, it needs like another 4 or 5 gift subs or like 1,000 bits or so. You love my following emotes? I think they turned out real well. Considering what I'm thinking about doing with the follower emotes is letting patrons vote on one to remove each month and one to add. So, I'm thinking that that'll be a fun thing. Just for patrons at all tiers. There you are. For the captain of the guard, that's for the mayor and manager. I'm gonna give you a room in the library. There you go. Thanks for the $1. Frog. But yeah, overall, that went way better than I was expecting. Yeah, I took a look at what they were all made of, and I was just like, I think we can win. Turns out, I was right. Raz had enough of this. Like, people just, like, inching it towards the finish line. It's like, here you go, level up. Thanks a lot, Raz, you crazy son of a... Cheers, dude. Appreciate you, man. Also, shoutouts to El Naso, who got caught in that one, who is the person who drew Crypt. Hi... But there you go. Now it's up to level 5. You're not showing your bald spot anymore? No. No, you have a hat now. And ad-free viewing. The real impressive thing to me is that some people who are here right now have dodged that. Like, a bunch of people in chat still haven't been gifted a sub yet. So what are you doing currently with that? Are you throwing it away? Guess what you're doing. Guess what you're doing. You are butchering the corpse of a... I'm not even sure what that is. A slug demon? I think that's a slug demon. We get to feast on demons. I wonder what we're going to get out of them. You're walking real slowly, so it must be heavy. Going down or up? You're going up. Or down, actually. Slug demon? This is a goblin dress. It's gonna be a dress. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm gonna make a few more butcher shops right quick. One there. One there. You know, I wasn't expecting Angelrazor to go full-on Hellraiser, but we raised hell, stared down the barrel of the gun, and we're winning. Eat the slug, acquire evil powers? I don't know about evil powers, but I do want to know how much meat they give. We have 509 meat right now, so after he I'm very curious to see what demon parts we get out of them. Very curious to see this bit. Petition has been... Oh, our engraver guild needs to be upgraded. Okay. Let's see. How much are we at right now? I mean, I'm just listening to chill guitar sounds because that's what I want to listen to. But if you want to just, like, put on degenty guitars, that's totally up to you. I try and keep, like, the background sounds on my stream pretty low so you can just listen to your own music if you want. If that's not already a thing, what, just guaranteed food poisoning? Dwarves cursed with vomit every 20 seconds for the rest of your lives! Bah! But I thought the smooth jazz was, like, poisoning the kids and making your brain not worky as much. All right, so. One, it has about 300 meat. We got 44. We can make demon soap! Sorry. We got demon slug heart. Slug demon heart. For the love of the slug demon. If anybody wants to level up that hype train one more time, it's probably about 4 gift subs. As Raz does it. Almost. A tier 2 sub. Thank you very much, Raz. One more of those will do it. If you really want, unless you don't need to. It's optional. But Raz, thank you very much for gifting a tier 2 sub to Thanom. Thanom, welcome to hell for the next month. This is a stack of 75 slug demon intestines. I think it just leveled up. Holy shit, it did. We also have a slug demon brain. Makes you smarter. Skin. And just meat. 231 meat. That's a lot of meat. And Raz gifting a second one. Thanks for gifting a second tier 2 sub, Raz. Smooth jazz poisoning? Smooth jazz poison should be like a contemporary like jazz group. Oh no, did it end? Wow, okay. You guys waited to the last second. You don't wait till the last second. But thank you very much for the hype train. And thank you very much for giving everybody the gift of ad-free viewing. Cheers, lads. Considering we just literally defeated Satan. I don't know how it's a fight. I mean, Raz won. By a lot. That much is a fact. What the heck is that emote? That's a demon if I ever saw one. That is a terribly scary emote. Is that a goose? What is it? I think it's a goose. That's chat. That's no goose. That's a slug demon. Can't you see it? It has a beak. Beware its volatile screams. And its ferocious peck. Wait. Don't take that the wrong way. And now we're eating Satan. That's the best part. Not only did we defeat Satan, we now get to eat Satan. We're building coffins, putting stuff away, trying to bury bodies. I'm going to make an Ada statue. And it's going to be 1. And it's going to be... Specify a new image. I'm going to put Troopin, who was part of that fight. Soothed Floor, the Hail Wane of Lanterns. I'm going to put in Orange. Trying to think who else is in my military. Who got kills. It's vegetarian meat, right? I mean, someone should start a brand of like vegetarian meat or like lab-grown meat and just call it Satan. What are you eating? Satan's flesh? What? Pink was in the fight. And creature, let's say slug, demon. 0. Action or relationship. Oh, there's no slaying? An image of Yushira, Troop and Pander, the Hail of Wayne of Slanterns, the Dwarf, Orange, Oil Respect, the Stern Dale, the Dwarf, and Pink Fluffy Llama, the Platant, the Tin Rock Dwarf, and a Slug Demons. The Slug Demons are fighting with Troopin. The Slug Demons are fighting with Orange. And the slug demons are being mutilated. The Clash of Crafts, that'll do. You know, I've never actually won a fight against Hell before in Dwarf Fortress. Translates to Devil's Dung? Pardon? What is that exactly? Or do I want to know what that is exactly? Okay, we've got other people butchering animals. Curious what you're going to go butcher. But first, I'm also going to make a bunch of these available. I also really don't want those that demon meat to go rotten, you know? The only problem is they're all slugs, and giant like evil slugs don't really have skulls, so I can't like put the skulls on a spike or anything cool like that, you know? You need some noms. Thank you very much for gifting an absurd amount of subs, Raz. 32. 2 of those tier 2. That's absurd, dude. Thank you. I have this feeling we're going to we're going to see many art pieces about that fight. You can make skull pikes? Not really, but you can make totems. And totems are basically like a piece of wood with a skull on the end of it. So with Forgotten Beasts, usually if you butcher them, you get a skull, and you take the skull and then you can turn it into a totem. Also, where are you? This dwarf is making a artifact, and they're using, it's at a craft store shop, and they're using rough red zircons, copper bars, fungi wood logs, rough red zircons, steel bars, fungi wood logs, spore tree logs, and diorite. It's gonna be made of diorite, whatever it is. Placing items in tombs. Hey, Carnal. We just won a fight against demons. So I accidentally dug too deep. Genuine mistake. And then we won. You know, there was a time earlier in this fort, Fonum, where we had a were creature end up in one of my hospitals because of my own incompetence, I guess. And the dwarf that was in charge, or rather, there was a dwarf who was a necromancer who was just hanging out in the tavern, who was close by. And the second this were creature started ripping things into pieces, the necromancer started rezzing everything into zombies. So I've got a bunch of dwarves with a bunch of random dwarf kills for no logical reason, and it's like, oh, it's because they all became zombies. Oh shit, we butchered an amethyst brute? That bug. We got amethyst brute eye, amethyst brute heart, amethyst brute intestines, amethyst brute brain, amethyst brute chitin, and a whole lot of meats. How deep was too deep? Is that a rhetorical question? Like, you actually want an answer to that? 'Cause I can show you exactly where we dug too deep. I love how it's just like we're butchering all of these beasts, and then it's just like honey badger. One of these things is not like the others. No, the amethyst brutes are giant bugs. I'm curious to see if they can butcher the steam demons. I don't think so. Or the Gabe Newells. Yeah. The ash demons and the phantom demons. Whoa. So hold on a second. I just need to highlight the fact that there's a bunch of bits and pieces of demons in my lava area, because when they explode, their bits and pieces go everywhere and sometimes clip through walls. So there's a bunch of bits and pieces of demons in my lava reservoir. Anyway, where did we dig too deep? So I was digging around in here, mining out adamantine, and I was digging into the wall to try and find them adamantine. So this was all stone, and I was reading chat and not looking, and they dug through this corner, and it was right here. But it's sealed off now. So it does go all the way down through here and into here. But because of how easily we won that fight, I'd be willing to bet. Because there was some demons that didn't come up that we did see. So there are things down there. There was flame beast, something of flame. Oh, demon of embers, these things. These ones didn't come up. Also, a blob composed, like, look at this. This is like a dwarf with a pickaxe and no fighting skill could kill this. This is a enormous blob composed of ash. It has a knobby shell and it squirms and fidgets. That's it. These are really weak demons. Like, we literally got, like, we ended up fighting against the fucking Beavis and Butthead of demons. So, my current plan for this fort is we're gonna build a fucking tavern in hell. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a fucking tavern in hell. Because why not? But I'm gonna do that in a couple of minutes because I'm hungry. I've been streaming for 5 hours and 45 minutes, almost 40 minutes. So I'm gonna go take a 5-minute break and get me lunch. But before I do that, I'm gonna save the game. And when I come back, we're gonna continue. So game's just gonna keep getting played. But I'm just gonna take like a 5-minute break and go eat my sandwich because I'm hungry and this seems like a good spot to take a break. You know what I mean? So if you're hanging out, I recommend now is a good time to go get yourself a nice cup of tea or a glass of water or go use the toilet or, I don't know, run in circles for 15 minutes and I'll be back. We're going to put a marker down in chat there. And like I said, I will be back in about 6 minutes, 6 to 10.